Hey guys, welcome to Art2. If you're new to the channel, this channel is about helping you sell your art online through print-on-demand platforms like Redbubble, Society6, and a few other platforms that we discuss on the channel. And in today's video, we're actually talking about what technology I use to create digital art, and that would be my tablet. My tablet that I'm currently using is a Samsung S6. I've had it since 2019, so it's about a year and a half old right now, and I paid close to $1,000 Canadian for this particular tablet. Now, I am considering replacing it with an iPad Pro. After seeing this week's Apple event, I decided that maybe this would be the tablet that I want to go with. And I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with my S6 at this point. I still do use it for a few things, so I could, in addition to having the iPad Pro, use my S6 for some other tasks that I do around the house. But pretty much I am excited about the iPad Pro because there are so many new things that have been added to the iPad Pro that for a digital artist like myself, a creator, somebody who is creating content, this new iPad has all the features that I'm really looking for in one device. Now, one of the frustrations I faced with my S6 from Samsung was the actual pen. When I'm trying to draw with this pen, it doesn't have the correct feeling, like, you know, when you press down on the page and the pressure of the pen onto paper, it just doesn't give me that feeling. And when I've used an iPad, I've actually felt that with the Apple Pencil. It does seem like a better device when it comes to creating content and drawing. I find that the Apple Pencil has been thought out, and it actually is something that is beneficial for people working on designs on their iPad or working on art. So that's where the biggest fail is on the S6, is the actual pen support. The pen is not that great, and if you're doing art, you have to have a pen that's as realistic to using a real pencil, I guess, if you want to add it that way. So one of the biggest downfalls on the S6 would be the pen. Now, I also don't like that it has a little button at the bottom, exactly where you would be holding onto the pen when you're writing on the screen or drawing. And that little button controls a few functions, and if you touch it by accident, you end up doing something that you didn't want to do, and it takes you out of the flow of what you were trying to create. So that's something that's really annoying on that Samsung pen. Now, with the new Apple, they've also gone over to the M1 chip. So basically, you're getting the power of a laptop or a full-fledged computer in a tablet, which for me means that I can do a lot of other tasks, not only my art or designs, but I can also create video content like these YouTube videos that I put out, or other content that I want to record on the iPad, because there's also a larger supportive apps that creators would actually be using on a daily basis, like LumaFusion, Procreate. These are apps that are only available on the iPad. There are some apps for drawing. I use Autodesk Sketchpad on my Android tablet as my drawing app, but I find that it's not the same as Procreate. There's less brushes. It's also a free program, so it's not as supported in the same way that a paid program would be. And I've tried a few other art programs on the Android platform, and they just don't seem to be as good as the Procreate program. So what do you guys think about the new iPad Pro? Are you already using an iPad as your daily tool to create content, to draw, to create art? If you are, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing with your iPads. And if you are using an Android tablet, how do you find that experience? Are you satisfied, or would you also consider moving over to an iPad? Now, there is the cost factor. So I paid about $1,000 for my Samsung S6, and a new iPad goes between $1,000 Canadian to about $1,300, which for me personally, I don't need that much power. I just need enough power. So the base model at $12.99 would be probably the price point that I'd be looking at, because I want the 12.9-inch screen. And I feel that when I compare that with some of the laptops and other devices that are out there, it's sort of a fair price, especially if you create a lot of content on the device, which helps you pay for it. Now, I wouldn't be running out to the store and buying one if I wasn't already making money as a content creator. So I can see the attraction to this new iPad, and you think you're going to make more money and have all these other features that are going to make you more productive. But I'd really suggest, before you upgrade to any device, to really see what you need to do and how much money you're already making with the devices that you already have and the technology that you already have. You'd be surprised how much you can get out of older technology and still make a pretty good profit from some of the products that you create with these lower end devices. Now, not saying that my tablet was a lower end device, because I did pay $1,000 for it, but at the time I liked the form factor. It was the shape of the screen on that particular model was something that I liked holding in my hands, and it was a nice device. It came with a keyboard. I didn't have to buy that separate, which for Apple I might have to, and it also came with a pen included. So I had, for $1,000, a pretty full-featured tablet, and I thought that that was basically all that I would need, considering that I do a lot of my digital art on the computer and I don't spend a lot of time creating that type of content on the iPad or on a tablet. So now that I'm thinking more about using a tablet and I do want to have more work created on a tablet, I want the best tablet that I can find because I want to keep it for a while. So that's my first take on the new Apple iPad Pro. I think that is a really great device. Apple has also done some work on the cameras and the microphones that come with the iPad. So as a content creator, I can see myself using those pieces of the technology puzzle to create content not only for YouTube, but for podcasts and for other things that I want to be doing. So for me personally, I think that it's a good investment if I'm able to use all the new features in the iPad Pro to create content, create and generate income. And that's where I'm at right now at my thought process of getting an iPad Pro. So I'm going to try to see if I can order one. And when I do get mine, I'll see if I can share some of the things that I'm doing with my iPad with you guys and see if you can be inspired to do some of the content and some of the things that I've been doing with my technology. And this isn't really a tech channel, but we do depend on tech to create some of the things that we do. So it's important to talk about that too. If you guys like print-on-demand content and you want to learn more of how to make money with print-on-demand, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video goes up. And if you hit that like button, you help us get found in the YouTube algorithm. We're constantly uploading content on print-on-demand and trying to help you guys make more money from your art and from your designs. So keep uploading and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, guys.